my name is Tom Fitzpatrick. This is my service learning experience reflection with the nonprofit organization Metropolitan Ministries. So let's get into it. Before I started my service, I thought it was just gonna be like donations or putting me in a group with other people and just serving food to just random people. But what I came to realize that it was way more personable. It was a whole lot more meaningful and a lot more organized than I expected. In just 2 days, I was able to see the organization make all of its work line up with their mission of reestablishing families with hope and dignity. It really made me see the potential of some long-term change. By volunteering for over 17 hours, I was placed into 2 different tasks. In my first day, I was sorting through donations and items to get them ready to go into the thrift store so families could buy them at a discounted rate. And then in my second day, I would go to the lobby, call their names, bring them to the grocery store, bag all of their groceries, take them through the whole exact order, and then bring the groceries to their car. It was really a magical experience. My direct contribution to the mission of the Metropolitan Ministries was to make sure that the families felt welcomed, respected, and knew that they were going to get taken care of. Some of the skills that I used throughout my experience would be resource allocation, efficiency analysis, communication, which I use as a student in business and strategic management. Even though there was not a ton of resources, we had a ton of productivity in sorting all the donations and making everything work. It was super humbling. It was enabling me to transfer theoretical values of organizational strategy, leadership, and real decision making in a service conducted setting. They have something going on really good over there in Tampa, and I definitely recommend everybody to at least volunteer one time. I feel like this opportunity helped me get better personally and professionally. I got to interact with so many different people in different backgrounds. I was super efficient. With only a few hours in, I was running the whole show in the grocery store. I was only there for 17 hours, but I felt like I've been working there for over a year. All the volunteers, workers, I felt like I've been working with them for at least a year. These lessons have provided me with a better idea of how social impact is directly influenced by financial and operational management. Strategic management and decision making has been teaching us how to analyze and to make decisions that are in line with a company or an organization's goals and missions. I got to experience this firsthand with Metropolitan Ministries. With every single decision that they made in front of me, it was for the best interest for the families that were there that day. Volunteering has reminded me that service is a basis of leadership. It made me so joyful just to see all the families so appreciative of everything that we gave to them. Even the staff that worked there, they were so passionate and so just genuine. Like you didn't have to try or be somebody. They just all were there for you and just wanted to get the job done. It was just so awesome doing something as small as, picking out people's groceries for them that could make a huge difference for a week or 2 in their life. I definitely want to do this again for the Thanksgiving and the Christmas drives. The first mission statement that I wrote for this organization was, the purpose of the ministry is to serve the homeless and or those who may become homeless in our community by providing services that relieve suffering, foster dignity, and inculcating self-reliance as an extension of the ministry of Jesus Christ. The vision was that the Metropolitan Ministries will be the most effective carrier of care to poor and homeless people in America. I presented my mission and my vision statements to my girlfriend and my friend Tony, and this is what they said. My girlfriend proposed that the mission statement needed to be more sounder and more actionable. I replaced such expressions as to be supportive with such phrases to empower people and families. Now the mission statement sounds like this. Our ministry serves Christ-centered care to the homeless and at-risk individuals and families by expressing urgent needs, restoring dignity, and creating a sense of long-term self-sufficiency. We provide housing and assistance with compassionate outreach and actual love, unlike our secular colleagues who provide similar services. And now for the revision of the vision statement. Partnerships need to indicate how Metropolitan Ministries works with community organizations and churches. I concurred because this would enhance the long-term element, sustainability, and the mission. Both the rounds made me strike the right balance between emotion and being practical. The new vision statement follows as, we see a country where all citizens are hopeful, dignified, and have a chance. Our vision is to become the most trusted and creative Christian organization in the business of providing homeless care, to transform lives and communities through caring services, sustainable solutions, and spiritual and personal empowerment, which results in self-sustainability in the long run. This will encourage empowerment, faith-based compassion, and sustainability. Metropolitan Ministries already has a broad client base However, they can broaden it with collaborating with like immigrant support agencies, our veterans, as well as schools with low income or refugee situations. This would bring more inclusion and hit home on the mission of empowerment and compassion. The dilemma of ethics in the nonprofits may occur when there are limited resources or when the community's needs surpass them. There's always going to be a decision that has to be made of helping who first and how much help should be given and making everyone feel equal. The other dilemma is making sure that the volunteers are not burnt out and finding the people that truly want to help. If one wants to be an ethical leader, they must have the following traits: integrity, accountability, compassion, and transparency. Those are what ethical leaders have in a nonprofit. That being said, with my time at Metropolitan Ministries, everything that I learned in the classroom, I was able to implement in a work-like setting, and above all, make an impact. Service learning has demonstrated that education is the most effective when it's given to other people. I appreciate that I got a chance to serve and reflect, and I hope that I will go further and seek to combine business leadership with community impact. Thank you.